Hello my besties, how are you? Welcome to my DIY channel. As you can see, I have 3 trees behind me. I'm at my client's house and she asked me to decorate these babies. I'm so excited. Of course, I'm taking you along. I hope you're gonna like it. Oh yes, there's 4 babies here too. Extra added bonus. I'll show you them later. And the theme is Winter Wonderland, coordinating with the wreath and the fireplace garland that I shared with you last year. Feel free to look up this video. These beautiful flag trees come from Home Goods last year, but you can also find them at Target. And first thing you're gonna do is just fluff up each pine tip. It really does make a difference. Next, you are going to run a string of lights from the bottom to the top if your tree is not pre-lit. And if you can find twinkle lights, that's even better. This was late in the season and unfortunately they were all sold out already. But I like to add some twinkle for movement. And to achieve that designer look, you're going to need some Christmas sprays. And I recommend looking early so you can get enough of them because you need 1 per foot of your tree and then like 3 of each for that tree topper. First, check your local discount stores like Shoppers World. I got these $2 a piece. If not, check on Amazon.com, sales at your craft stores and whatnot. To make a tree topper, you're going to insert the stems along the tree's pole, wrap around with the pine tip for stability, and then keep adding all around for a nice full look. I have only 2 of these spiral picks, so I'm going to add these to the top of the pencil trees. See how I use the pine tip to wrap around it so it stays in place? Let me add some of these white snowballs to these as well. I wish I had more of these, but you work with what you have, so just add that in the center for a contrast. And then these silver berries, they're a little bit short, but I still insert them around for a little bit of sparkle. Ribbon is another key element to achieve that high-end designer look. And if you get it from Costco, BJ, Sam's, 1 spool will do versus multiples from a craft store. And don't be intimidated to try it. In fact, this is my most popular video on YouTube. I'm sure you can follow my easy step-by-step instructions. First, to finish off the topper, we are going to cut our ribbons 12 inches long. Then we are going to cut the wire about 12 inches long as well. We are going to fold each piece of ribbon in half to make little loops like that. And just fold one over the other, just like so, set of 3s, pinch together at the bottom, and tie it with a floral wire. At the bottom, wrap around a few times, and then twist together the remaining piece of wire to create like a ribbon pick, something like that. Depending on the size of your tree, you can make 8 to 12 of these and just insert them around the topper. And you can use the pine tips for support if they don't stay in place. Add them all around. And even if you like, you can add some on the inside too. It's actually an expensive way of filling the top if you don't have enough picks there. What do you think? Nice and full, right? it will all come together once we add the ribbon and rest of the decor. So let's get to it. I decided to go with the 2 Casco ribbons. Put one on top of the other, fold them alongside, cut the fishtails, just like so. You are going to leave about a 6-inch tail, pinch it, drop your spools on the floor, and use 2 pine tips to tie this ribbon to the tree. Twist tie just like this. And then run your ribbon diagonally down, loosely, and tie it down to the set of the next 2 pine tips, just like so. You can loosen it up even a little bit more and have the 2 ribbons showing. You are going to leave another 6-inch tail at the bottom, fold it in half and cut diagonally again and make a nice fishtail, just like so. How easy was that? Do you think you can do it? That's all it takes. All we're gonna do is just repeat the same steps all around the tree. And sometimes I hear my besties say, I cannot cut that pretty ribbon. Just cut it. It will never look that beautiful if you don't cut it, okay? So again, pinch your 6-inch tail, find 2 pine tips, twist tie, and run that ribbon across, down, now in the opposite direction, as you can see. Twist tie it, loosen it up a little bit, and again, cut a 6-inch tail. All right, let's run another one over there. And we are just repeating exact same steps. Bring it to the front this time. Find 2 pine tips, twist tie, loosen up, and cut away. Ribbon is just so much easier to manage when it's cut to shorter pieces. Find the midpoint of that ribbon strip and attach your next one across from it, and then again run it diagonally down. And the wider the tree, the longer the pieces, right? So you're gonna cut longer pieces as you go down. Loosen it up. And you might want to step back just to see if you like it that way before you cut it. Okay, now again, midpoint, tie it there, and run it diagonally down. Pinch it and twist tie it with 2 pine tips. Loosen it up, and if you are not happy how it looks, just untie it and use the next set of pine tips. Maybe we need to go in deeper. Let's see. Better, right? Let's cut it away. All right, we need one more set over here. Let's see how it's gonna look. Yeah, I like it. You know, don't be afraid to try. Play around with it. See what looks good for you. Or you can simply follow exact steps I did. Whatever works for you. That's pretty much it. Just go around your tree and see if there's any other spot where you might need a little piece of ribbon, like right here, for example. And that completes adding ribbon to this tree. Here's a closer look what we did. And here's the 3 cuties that make my work even more fun. One thing that bothers me is that all 3 trees are on the same level, so I'm gonna use some wood blocks and raise up that center tree. I think it's gonna look so much better. We're gonna cover it up with a velvet tree skirt that I got at Walmart. Next, pull out all the ornaments that you have. We are going to start off with the balls. We are going to insert these deep in the tree branches, just like that, to fill in the holes. Don't worry, they will be still visible. We need the sparkle on the inside of the tree as well. Go ahead, add them all around, and I like to add one color at a time. That way it's easier to spread them out. And you see what I mean? These balls play an important role in there. And do you call them balls or bubbles? In Polish, we call them bombki. Comment down below, let me know. Please note, I'm using what we have. Different shades of blue, silvers, golds, platinums, sparkle, and matte. These are filler ornaments. We don't have to get everything new. Now, specialty ornaments, and yes, we have some new ones, but this is the color we want to introduce. And you get a great deal at Walmart, at $10 for 18. Average price $2 for $1. You can't get that anywhere. And I especially love these onion-shaped ornaments. And you want to be sure to display these at the tips of the branches so they're visible, just like so. And spread them out so it makes your eye jump from one place to the other. As you can see, they coordinate beautifully with my ribbon. I wish I had some more. Sometimes you get these big holes in your tree. Feel free to hang a larger ornament there and see how beautifully it's displayed, right? And when your ornament drops like this, just twist it around the branch and it lifts up. Before we add the rest of the specialty ornaments, I want to show you all the beautiful flowers we got. They really do bring that designer look to your tree. Look at that plaid poinsettia. Isn't it gorgeous? Or the magnolias. I recommend adding the flowers. They really take your tree to another level. And here we are going to combine the flowers with the Christmas sprays that we use in a tree topper. Sometimes if you don't have that many, you can separate certain sprays in pieces and just add one on top of the other and then use the stem to wrap around and tie it all together. And you add your flower to it and create this beautiful cluster. I first saw this method on Decorator's Warehouse, a Christmas superstore from Texas, an amazing designer, beautiful work. I'm going to provide a link for you in the description box below. You are going to add these clusters all around your tree, starting right about there. You don't want to add these at the top because the sprays are just too long. At the top you can add single flowers, right? And you can use the pine tips on the inside to secure it better. Now you can add the second one diagonally across from it. Continue adding them all around. And now the flowers up top. And some at the bottom in between. And now we can add the rest of our specialty ornaments. Like before, we want to display these at the tips of the branches so they're nice and visible for everyone to see and admire. And the string is too long, so I'm just going to wrap it around the branch a couple times. And here's the look at the finished tree. We're going to move on to the other two. So I find these snowflakes laying around, and there used to be for display in the window. We can actually add these to the tree. Just secure it at the top with the pine tips and plug it into the lights, and ta-da! Use what you have. I think it looks pretty cute. Now the ribbon. We are going to mix it up because my client likes the buffalo plaid. It doesn't have to be exact same ribbon as on the other tree. As long as these are coordinating colors, it will still work. This time we're going to use 3 ribbons. 6-inch tail, pinch, and twist tie with 2 pine tips. And just run it across, pinch it, and tie it on the side over there. Loosen it up and cut. I think you all know how to do it now, but I'm still going to run it all around the tree just so you see how it looks on a pencil tree. It's an exact same method except the tree is slimmer, so your runs are shorter. And just like before, we are going to fill in the holes with the ornament balls. This is what we're going to use for clusters. Plaid poinsettia and a smaller spray from Hobby Lobby and the silver berries. Tie it all together and add it around the tree. And that turned out so beautiful, you really don't need anything else. Take a look at the finished result. And this is how it looks with the coordinating fireplace mantle. And since I had some long needle pine on hand, I decided to make a little gift. It didn't cost much at all because I already had leftover ribbon and a poinsettia, some Dollar Tree ornaments and a gift box, and created this beautiful, inexpensive, yet high-end looking coordinating centerpiece. What do you think? I can show you how to make a gift box arrangement in this video. I hope I inspired you to create your own full room decor, not just one tree, but three, and the fireplace, and the wreath, and a centerpiece. How amazing is that? All on the budget. Yes, I'm having so much fun here, but this is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and see you in the next video, okay? Take care. Bye-bye. Merry Christmas. Say hello. Say hello, my besties. Hello, my besties.